This video here is going to be actually like a part two to the video I did a couple days ago. Do not buy a new construction home. If you have not seen that video, I'll leave the link here, or in the description below. But today we're going to talk about these luxury apartments and how these builders are literally throwing the term luxury on anything. Before we get into the videos, I'm going to give you my understanding. Again, like I said, this is a very big finesse that's going on. They're throwing up these luxury apartment buildings, and they're confusing new with luxury. It's not a luxury to have a gym in your building. That's not luxury. It's not luxury to have a washer and dryer inside the unit. That is not luxury. Like I said, they're literally throwing the word luxury on anything, on any type of apartments now. It's one big finesse. The walls in a lot of these apartments are very thin. You can literally hear your neighbor breathing. So let's get into the clips and let's talk about it.
I'm about to give y'all the real tea on living in these luxury apartment complexes, because it's not what it's cut out to be. One, these people are still dirty. Luxury does not mean clean and put together. They're fucking nasty. For example, they don't clean up their dog shit. And I'm not playing, it's a lot. Of course, these luxury apartment complexes, they attract a lot of residents, whatever. Everybody got dogs. Nobody is cleaning up their dog shit. You gonna step in some dog shit in the hallway, and it's gonna be stinking. It could be by your door, they won't pick it up. It's gonna be in the garage. It's gonna be where you walk the dogs at. They don't clean the shit up. Two, valet trash. We have valet trash. Oh, wow, great, whoop-de-doo. Valet trash don't run every day, though. It don't run on the weekend. Yet these people who real life leave their trash out on Fridays and Saturdays over the entire weekend and wait until Sunday until the workers come to get the trash. And then they come at like 7 p.m. That shit is nasty. It leaves bugs. And if it's your neighbor, every time you walk in your house, you're going to smell the shit. The smell is going to get in your house. The bugs that's harboring over their garbage is going to be flying in your motherfucking door. They also don't have elevator etiquette. Simply waiting to see if someone is getting off the elevator before you try to get on. I know that sounds like common sense, but these people ain't got it. And you still get stolen from like it's the hood. Not only do the residents steal your fucking packages in the package room, knowing it's not theirs, they address not on it or they name, the people who be stealing and the thieves, the car thieves, the Kia boys, they come to these luxury apartment complex garages looking for cars to steal. And they done got my complex a couple times. But they only go, you can't park on the first and second floor. If you park on the first and second floor, you're going to get gagged. You got to make sure you go up higher because it takes long to get away. So they're not really going to go up there and try to steal your car. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that come with these buildings. And yeah, if you want to know more, just comment and I will tell y'all, because I'm really kind of sick of this shit. It's not what it's cut out to be. Yeah. Luxury my ass.
She is absolutely right when you talk, especially when she talks about the packages, the package room, the mail room. Boy, don't get anything serious sent to your apartment, your luxury apartment. Best believe it will come up absolutely missing. She's spot on with the dogs. You have a lot of people who live in these luxury apartments and they do not clean up behind their dog. It is absolutely damn right trifling.
Your apartment is, get luxury apartment at. Why the fuck the door just fell off? They just slapping luxury or anything just because y'all did some renovations that y'all ain't even do right. Cause how the screw come out the? They ain't even know which one they went in. How the door fell off? From getting told, paying the wrong light bill, the cabinet falling out. I'm not renewing this lease at all. At all.
I'm gonna tell you what they did there, brother. That was never no new cabinet set. That was some old cabinets that they painted off. They painted over, smacked a little paint on there, threw some new hardware on there, and then tried to pass it off as new. Like I said, they throw luxury on literally any apartment nowadays. It don't, like I said, don't let that fool you. Don't let that finesse you. Like I said, they throw these apartments up just like they throw up these new build construction homes. They throw them up in record-breaking time. These property managers tell you any lies to get you to move in, get you to sign on the lease, and it's not until you sign 12 months, 18 months, and you get in there and you realize it's nothing luxury about these apartments.
Have got to stop using, actually, no. Y'all have got to stop using the word luxury so loosely when it comes to apartments. I'm in Houston. I was looking for a different apartment. I want a different floor plan. I ended up finding one, but I was looking at some of these luxury properties I be posting, and there's nothing luxury about it. It'd be a regular apartment. No parking garage, no elevators, no nice pools, no garden tub, no walk-in closet, wall stand, got roaches, cars getting broken into. Reviews definitely not luxury. I'm like, where's the luxury in that? Are y'all calling it luxury because it has modern finishes? Like, almost every new apartment that's being built looks like that. Like, if it's a new build, they all look that on the inside. But if I gotta walk upstairs, it's not a luxury. A dumpster? If I'm walking to a dumpster, that's not a luxury. If I can get rained on, it is not luxury. No security guard, no courtesy officer, that is not a luxury. I can hear my neighbor cough, not a luxury. Y'all using that word too loosely. Luxury is an experience, not an aesthetic.
Whoo! She dropping nothing but facts. Again, like I said, they think that they smack a little bit of a granite on the kitchen countertop, that should allow them to use the word luxury. A lot of times in some of these apartments, they have laminate floors. The floors don't even be hardwood. They be laminate. And they trying to pass this off as luxury. We need some type of legislation passed. These builders are downright finessing.
Let me just tell y'all how these newly renovated and luxury apartments are not all that they're cracked up to be. We just moved into this newly renovated apartment last month, and we have had at least 10 problems since we moved. 2 days after we moved, the dishwasher was not working, and they claimed it was brand new, they just installed it. Maintenance had to come fix the dishwasher because it was not working. That same day, we noticed that all the water in the house was lukewarm, so we had to call maintenance back to come and fix the hot water tank. Third, we have not had Wi-Fi since we moved. It's been a month. It's been over a month that we've been here now. No working Wi-Fi. We have had Xfinity for 3 years, y'all. Haven't had any issues until we moved here. 5 Xfinity technicians have been out here, and only the last one was able to give us some type of relief. He put in a new cable, but every time that somebody came out, they tried to charge me $100, even though nobody could fix the issue. The last guy from Xfinity that came said it was because the apartment had old cables, and they aren't even the cables that Xfinity uses anymore. Now, let's get on to this problem, which is the biggest, and I am so pissed off about this. I heard the fan, like the AC unit outside, making some weird screeching noise at like 3 o'clock in the morning. The next day, our AC went out. We have an 8-month-old baby in this apartment, y'all. Look how hot it is. It's 87 degrees in here, and I have an 8-month-old baby. So I called maintenance and told them what was going on. They came, tried to look and see what it was. They said the AC unit was old, it got clogged up, and so the motor in it locked. Therefore, the AC unit is not working. So they gave us one portable unit to put in the master bedroom, even though we live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and said that they would be back tomorrow to put a new motor into the AC unit outside. Here's the gag, y'all. Maintenance came back yesterday. He worked on it, tried to put the new motor in, and he said, sorry guys, we're gonna have to just get y'all a whole new unit out there. So now it's been 2 days, and they gave us another portable unit to put in the living room. Yay. Look at this, y'all. The unit broke. They tried to tape it up, and it's literally melting because the air is so hot. So now we still only have one portable unit in the master bedroom, which is at the very back of the house. So at this point, I'm really upset, and I just wish we would have stayed where we moved from because we didn't have any issues over there.
Absolutely unacceptable. Honestly, like I said, she should be getting some type of prorated credit on her rent for all these days. Absolutely not acceptable. Acceptable. Have to live in 87-degree temperature inside your apartment that you're paying rent on. That's supposed to be luxury. Again, like I said, they're throwing luxury literally on everything. Before you sign a lease, make sure you read these reviews. Go on apartments.com and get real time information from people who actually live in the units. Again, like I said, you go visit these places. The leasing office will be nice and fancy. They'll take you on a tour. Everything will look great. And then you move in and you start seeing day by day more and more problems.
People are very upset at my last video about the apartments not being luxury, and I want to let you know that I don't care. I just don't. I keep seeing stuff about, well, to have an apartment and have a roof over your head is a luxury. To not be homeless is a luxury, yada, 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 yada. And while I understand the sentiment there, that's not luxury. That is the bare minimum, right? There are plenty of folks who have been unhoused, have lived in squalor, etc. So when they live in a new building, it's amazing. And they can be grateful for those things, and that's fine. There is nothing wrong with living in a new building that's just a regular apartment. Living in a normal apartment. Living somewhere that's better than where you lived last. But you can't say like, oh, this is luxury just because it's new to you or it's a new experience to you. And before y'all be like, I'm not from Houston. I grew up in Galveston County, okay? In Galveston County, there were no luxury apartments. Like mainland Galveston County, Texas City, Lamarck, West City, the little areas, there were no brand new apartments. There were no luxury apartments, no mid-rises, no parking garages, none of that stuff. I had never been in an apartment that has those things until I moved to where I live now in Inner Loop, Houston, right? But even with me never having experienced that type of apartment because A, we always lived in houses, or B, anything that was gonna be brand new was low income housing, and obviously like my parents made so much money, so like we didn't live in that type of housing. That still doesn't mean that I'm unable to recognize levels of luxury. Y'all have gotten too delulu. Some people are extremely delulu. There's a difference between appreciating what you have and being grateful versus just like being totally like out of there, delulu, and just like lying to yourself and everybody else. There's nothing wrong with living in a regular apartment. Like, there's nothing wrong with living in an apartment that's a couple notches above regular. But like, we can't just sit up in here and lie. Like, we gotta be serious. We gotta be for real. Too many folks are trying to look rich. I don't care about looking rich. I want y'all to be honest. Because I'm sitting here like, oh, what? Y'all be faking it? Y'all fake living in high rises? Y'all living in the most busted, rusted, crusty winter state that you do? What happened to quality? Y'all are draining the quality out of everything and not just apartments by calling fake stuff luxury, knockoffs. I mean, dupes. I don't want to offend nobody.
She's speaking nothing but facts. Another thing with these luxury apartments, they very tiny, but yet they want to charge you top dollar. These places will be 500 square feet, wanting $1,700, $1,800, $1,900 a month for 500 square feet. This whole luxury apartment is an absolute finesse. They just need to call it new, or newly renovated. But throwing the term luxury on a lot of these apartments is clearly, honestly, false advertisement. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about these apartments. They don't be having enough parking for the number of units in the complex. So what they try to do is they try to make the parking spaces real narrow. So now, if you got a newer car, you're damn near gotta hope and pray that you don't get your car dented up every time you park. It's absolutely insane.
It's not just scamming with restaurants alone. Let's talk about the other ways they're scamming. Let's start with apartments. So me and my mom went on an apartment tour at these luxury apartments, right? And when we're in the parking deck, I'm thinking to myself, this looks so familiar. I feel like I've been here before. But then it hit me. I was there last year with police because someone wanted to jump in my rental car and steal it. We got it back. But still, what's luxury about that? Nothing. I really think what businesses need to realize is the PPP money is long gone. It's spent. People are not doing Airbnb like they used to. Go ahead and drop them prices. And the crazy part about it is these places that I've been to, they will approve people with CPNs, because I know people who make CPNs. Y'all will approve CPNs before y'all approve someone because their credit score is low or because they had an eviction some years ago. That's insane to me. For those looking to move to Atlanta, my suggestion would be don't. But if you are going to move here, then look on the outskirts. Do not live downtown. I'm trying to tell you.
Absolute facts. Another thing, like I said, to fill these luxury apartments, to get the vacancy rate, to decrease the vacancy rate, they are letting people who are not financially qualified move in. These people are moving in with using fake pay stubs to try to qualify for these residences, and then they get in there, they don't know how to act, and it just runs down the whole community. That's another good topic. That's another good point that she brought up there. Like I said, do your due diligence on these luxury apartments.
These apartments really be dragging it with luxury. Baby, it's not luxury for me to have a washer and dryer. It's not luxury for there to be a gym. It's not luxury for me not to be living in a horrible area. It's not a luxury for me not to be hearing all types of craziness throughout the day or the night, having to worry about anything. That is basic necessity. That ain't luxury. Charging out the ass for basic things.
Absolutely facts. Like I said, they literally convince people that having a pool, having a washer and dryer in unit, like I said, just mere basic things, that's become the new standard of luxury.
Not fall for the luxury apartment gimmick. It's all. Why do I hear everything in my fucking luxury apartment? Ain't shit luxury about a bitch stumping on top of your goddamn head at 5 in the fucking morning. Like, these bitches are literally stumping, and I can hear everything. I can hear when they flush the toilet. I can hear when they close the shower curtain. I can hear when they go to the kitchen to get a snack. I can hear every fucking thing in my luxury apartment. And these bitches are stumping as if it's FAMU marching 100 in that bitch. Like, they're stumping. And then the thing about it that I don't get is that we have the same fucking floor plan. 730 square feet. Dora the Explorer, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? 730 fucking square feet, where are we going? Y'all want to check a motherfucker credit. Y'all want to see if a bitch made 3 times the rent. Y'all want to check a bitch education background. Y'all want to take a bitch blood. What y'all need to be checking is the motherfucking steps per fucking minute before they move in the fucking apartment. Cause maybe they don't deserve to be staying on top of no goddamn body. Maybe them the bitches that need to stay on the first floor. And if they have kids under a certain age, they need to stay on the first floor. I'm sorry, you and your kids need to be at the bottom before y'all can make it to the goddamn top. At this point, I stay in an over-exaggerated ass treehouse. And I hate it here.
He said, I stay in an over-exaggerated treehouse. Man, that's absolutely facts. Ain't nobody trying to hear these kids run around at all types of days. Relegate that to the first floor. I'm with him.
Starting to think that a regular apartment will always beat out a luxury apartment. We bringing this video back, but these are apartments I would not live in Atlanta. First off, we got Spectrum on the screen. Now, when I first moved to Atlanta, I was like, oh shit, I can stay in Midtown. It's a little cheap. Let me go tour it. Nah. The walls is thin as paper. And, you know, I'm going to go ahead and add some reviews with these places while we looking at them. Y'all go on Google, search Spectrum on screen, and go to reviews from lowest to highest. Already, we got my property was stolen. Brett Carden got broken in. Like, damn, they shot it and they broke it. What the fuck? And this is another one. The girl said they had a homicide, a shooting 2 months after she moved in. I'm like, damn. And then the leasing officer said, heads up, we had a shooting last night and a separate break-in. Like, what the fuck? I'm not living at this place. But don't take for granted, like, everywhere in Atlanta gonna have car break-ins and shootings. But where I stay, my car ain't never been broken in. Oh, I was a huge victim of wanting to stay at Emily Lennox. I wanted to stay here so bad. Like, I was gonna pay it. I was gonna do it. I toured it, loved it. But then I started hearing stories and I saw a TikTok of somebody breaking in this girl apartment. This is another brief review. They said it's crime, cleanliness is nasty. non-residents to follow you through the gate. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Like I said, you gotta make sure you do your research on these luxury apartments. Everything gonna seem cool when you go take the tour. They're gonna take you to show you all the amenities. You're gonna see the leasing office. Everything is gonna look grand. They're gonna show you the best model room. But understand, you have to do your due diligence. Make sure you read the reviews on apartments.com. People gonna give you the real scoop of what's going on. But let me know how you feel about these new build constructions and them slapping the word luxury on it when a lot of times these units are merely bare basic. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.